Yo, what's going on, people? It's your boy Huncho, back at you again with another video. And so some news has came out in regards to the Smallz murder case, and believe it or not, it actually has something to do with metropolitan police officers being under investigation in regards to this situation. Now, I'm pretty sure a lot of you watching this video would have known what happened to Craig Small, but if you don't, I will leave the relevant videos linked down in the description, so feel free to go and give them a watch. But as a quick catch up, or as a quick summary for you guys who don't know, at around 10 past 8 PM on the 5th of July 2019, Craig Small, who was part of the USG music collective, had been standing outside a shop on Harrow Road where he was gunned down. A bunch of people would eventually go on to be arrested, which included Scraps, but eventually they would go on to be released. But then a few months later, they were all rearrested and charged, with a trial set to take place next year. Again, if you do want more in-depth details on the case so far, feel free to go and check my other videos. But the most recent news again is in regards to two metropolitan police officers being under investigation due to them allegedly filming and sharing the CCTV footage evidence of the moment that Craig Small was gunned down. Now, I'm pretty sure some of you would have seen this footage, and I always assumed that it was the person who owned that specific footage that leaked it, but according to a new report by The Guardian, they're going on to claim that allegedly it was two metropolitan police officers that leaked it online. The Guardian caught up with Craig's mum Carol, where she told reporters that the video, which was uploaded to social media, has left her traumatised. The report says that it was only days after it was initially uploaded onto social media that the family became aware of its circulation. The report also comes out to say that one of Craig's sons, who was just 7 years old at the time, stumbled across the video after typing his name into YouTube. The Metropolitan Police initially thought it was leaked by the shop who owned that specific CCTV footage, but later it emerged that an officer allegedly filmed the evidence in the police station on a mobile phone. Craig's mum would go on to tell reporters that laughter can be heard in the background of that recording. 11 days after Craig's murder, a police constable was arrested on suspicion of misconduct in a public office, and a sergeant from the same unit was interviewed under criminal caution in relation to this incident. As it stands right now, both have been placed on restricted duties and have been served with notices informing them that they are under investigation for gross misconduct. Talking of witnessing the CCTV footage, Craig's mum Carol said it gives her sleepless nights, adding, quote, "I'm an emotional wreck." She goes on to say that she is satisfied with the way the police have conducted the investigation into Craig's murder so far, but said the alleged filming and sharing of the CCTV was a malicious act. She would also go on to say that she feels like her family were treated with suspicion and disrespect, threatening her with arrest at the hospital if she didn't quieten down. Apparently, she had gotten angry because she saw police officers going into the room where Craig was being treated, and then when they re-emerged, they were laughing. She would also go on to say that she believes if she had been a white mother that day, the police would have acted completely differently in this situation, and as it stands right now, the family are currently waiting for an outcome from the IOPC. If you do want to read the whole article, I will leave it linked down in the description. It does touch on some other things that I haven't mentioned because I've been over them previously. So I just want to touch on what I said at the start of the video. Again, I genuinely thought that the shopkeepers or people who own that CCTV footage were the ones to leak it. I remember at the time it was all over the newspapers and everything. So to find out that it could be Metropolitan Police officers, I'm not gonna lie, that isn't great. And can you imagine what Craig's mum is going through right now with police officers potentially leaking the footage of her son's murder? Now, on top of this, if we go back to last year, two Metropolitan Police officers were actually under investigation and arrested after they took pictures of two women that went on to be murdered in a northwest London park, and again Craig Small was murdered in northwest London. So you can see there's a repeating theme going on here with police officers taking pictures and taking videos and potentially leaking it or sharing it with people when they shouldn't be doing that. But yeah, I want to know your guys' thoughts on this whole situation. Let me know your thoughts on this down in the comment section below. Give the video a little like, and if you want the latest drill, street and music news out of the UK, be sure to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. It's been your boy Huncho, and I'm out.